Hey guys, it's Freakstorm here, and I wanted to come to you with my first Call of Duty Zombies video. This one is going to be discussing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or Call of Duty Extinction Zombies. Now, Call of Duty Extinction, I'm hearing that that's going to be some sort of game mode in Ghosts, but I'm not sure. I'm just guessing it's something I heard. So let's just say Black Ops 3. Um, we need to add an extra tally on there. Uh, Black Ops 3, it's going to be the zombie mode. A lot of people assume that Origins are like, oh my god, it's over. I mean, they finished the storyline. I mean, Samantha's free, all the zombies are gone, and then there's the big middle finger to the face when they're like, surprise, the zombies are fake. It's all a kid's imagination. And I want to share with you a way that I figured out the story can continue, but it would sort of be different. Now, these kids, they have imagined this whole scenario. They have these action figures and they've imagined a whole scenario where it's like, there's these people and they hunt zombies and there's all this stuff. And I figured out, first off, what the ending cutscene to Origins means. As you can see, Samantha is controlling the zombies and Eddie's controlling the figures, the little figurines. Um, This means that Edward is playing as one of them. Those are Eddie's characters. And Samantha's using the zombies. When they swap turns, Eddie has his own characters, the new group from Green Run. I mean, Samantha has her own characters, the group from Green Run, and Eddie gets to use the Blue Eye zombies. Or they just imagine the eyes. I think they just imagine them. So, in her room, you see an MP40 drawn in chalk on the wall, a toy box with a question mark on it, i.e., the mystery box, um, and a bottle of soda on the floor that says Juggernog on it. So it's a Juggernog bottle. And there's their dog Fluffy, who in the story turned into a zombie, but is clearly fine in this if it's a living dog. So they're playing with these toys, and then a siren goes off that sounds like an air raid siren, and you hear her dad, who is obviously German. That's probably why they got the idea for Nazis, and he's probably a German man living in America. That's why people are confused. And he says, like, enough with the toys, children. Make sure you lock the window before you come down to the basement. And it's like, why would they lock the window? Oh, maybe they don't want someone breaking in. But why go down to the basement and lock the windows? Do they live in Detroit? Like a really bad neighborhood? No. I live in Detroit. I'm sorry. Um, but and it's also like she has a bedroom there. It's not like she lives in the basement. It's not like her bedroom's in the basement. That was her bedroom they were in. So, I'm talking about Samantha, by the way. Sorry. In what I thought, this is what I think. So basically, there is a real life zombie apocalypse. There's no like supernatural elements. Well, they might be thrown in later, but it's a normal zombie apocalypse. Think The Walking Dead, if you watch it. If not, then screw you. No, I'm kidding. But really, watch it. Um, so they live in what I thought is like a community, kind of like I'm going to use as an example from The Walking Dead, Woodbury, or the community that they lived in during the comics after the whole Woodbury incident. Spoiler, sorry. Um, they live in a community during the zombie apocalypse, and these kids are afraid of the zombies, and they made up these characters and have these action figures and use this as like a way to pass time, a story, a way to basically like not fear the zombies. And they created these characters that in their imaginations fight the zombies and end the zombie apocalypse. That's why when they're walking out, Eddie says, I wish the characters in our stories were real, Samantha. And she says, me too, Eddie, but everything's gonna be okay. My dad says he has a plan. Which kind of hints towards it a lot. I mean, everything's gonna be okay. What's gonna be okay? It's like, our action figures aren't real. Is the world gonna end? No, it means like they're hoping that someone will come and save them and stop the zombies. And she's saying, like, don't worry, my dad has a plan, possibly on how to get away from all this. So I think that maybe the first level, the one that comes with it, for zombies in this new game, if it's not an all zombie game, which I doubt because people would be very mad. Some people don't like the zombie mode, which I can't believe, and only play a multiplayer and a very small amount just buy it for the campaign. But I don't know anyone that buys it just for campaign and not for like multiplayer zombies. So I think it's gonna be maybe a few years later when Sam's maybe like a teenager. And it's gonna be like, this community was overrun. We've been holed up in this house with my dad, my friend Eddie, and some other person. I don't really know who it might be. And they might make it a little more campaignish where there's actually like an objective. And they'll have to, like, escape from the zombies, get out of the community. And let's say that they're little kids and they're just having fun with their game and they're running around and they're drawing little chalk gun outlines on the walls, just as a little element of their game to have fun. You could see an MP40 in Sam's room. What if, in the game, one of those chalk drawings actually becomes like a legit thing, like an actual gun buy? I mean, I think that that'd be a good idea to go through. And for all we know, there could be like soda machines that either are Perca-Cola, because the bottle I think did say Juggernog on it, or just looked like a Juggernog bottle. They could be real things. They could just like not be supernatural. Or maybe they just appear from somewhere. Or maybe there are soda machines that suddenly they have special abilities. And there's all these things, and it's like, what? This is something I drew so long ago, and suddenly a gun, and it's like, all these things from when we were kids, they're becoming real. This is like a reality, and it'll be something like that. And it'll be like an abandoned community, kind of like Town, except bigger, and it won't suck dick. So, yeah, that's basically what I've come up with so far. That's all I'm gonna keep updating, but that's what I've come up with so far, because I don't know how these elements might come into the gameplay. Like, how are these things becoming real? How are these things appearing? Like, I don't know. So maybe something will happen, something supernatural, something maybe involving like the Illuminati or the Vril Society, which, if you don't know, go on to the Call of Duty zombie wiki and go to the story. Wiki, tomato. But that's just about it. I'll make other videos, keep updated, and please drop a like rating. It really helps me out. Even if you don't really care for the video, you don't actually know how much it helps me out with this. Subscribe for more zombie content. That also helps out a lot. And comment what you want me to do next. I'll see you guys next time.